Hey everyone, welcome back to Thrifted Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. I'm here with Ranger. He's right here. I don't know if he'll pop his head up, but he might at some point. And I have a pretty cool little thrift haul for you from this past week. I've been super busy, and this time of year, thrifting is getting pretty limited, but I was at an auction, I was at estate sales, I think I did some antiquing, I was a little bit of everywhere, and I think I found a nice little haul. So, because I don't think I said it, my name is Claire. I am the owner and creator behind CL Vintage Finds. I have a booth up in Broad Alban, New York, in the village of Broad Alban, right on Main Street, in the Broad Alban Antique Mall. And I also sell things at the Schenectady Trading Company on downtown, or in downtown Schenectady on Lower Union Street. And so there's some stuff there. There's a little bit of everything. And I also, if you see something in this haul that you can't live without, you can also pick up from my home. So you've got lots of options. And I think I've covered all of my little housekeeping items. Every Tuesday we do these thrift hauls. On Thursdays, I do a video I call Thursday Treasures Live, where I go through the items that I'll be bringing up to Broad Alban, and you get an opportunity to purchase them for pickup in Schenectady as opposed to Broad Alban. And then I've also been doing shop with me videos, and I've got some exciting news in that front. I'm going to be changing up I don't have the brochure right here, or do I? Oh, I do. This is this year's, but there's a new one for 2024. I'm going to start featuring booths from our stores and shops from the Antique Directory. It's by Sunday Driver. So there's booths and businesses all over that are featured. We're going to feature a new one probably each week. And, you know, as long as the shop owners are cool with me filming there, we're going to do that. So you'll get to see a little bit of everything all over the area. Okay, now that's everything. Let's get to it. Okay, first up, I think this is so pretty. This is I forget the name of it, the name of the manufacturer. It's not antique. It definitely is vintage. It's really pretty. A really nice pottery, stoneware pitcher. I looked up comps on this one. The comps were all around $75. I don't think my price will be anywhere near there. I gotta do a little bit more research, but I imagine that it'll be in the $30 range, but so pretty. And as I told you last year, brown is coming back in. So really pretty, really well done. I do want to kind of create a shelf in my booth for pottery. So I spent some time yesterday down in my inventory room, organizing and reorganizing, and I've got some nice pieces I can't wait to get up into my booth. With that being said, this is also a ceramic piece, really pretty. Want to show you everything. Let's see. You can see the inside is white. This is black with a lotus design. Really pretty, really in nice shape, very heavy. That's why I keep setting it down. Even the top, you can see, really nice. I don't see any chips or cracks or anything like that. This one was a little bit more difficult to, again, I couldn't find there's not a maker stamped in it or anything like that. So it was a little bit more difficult to try to look up. Looks like these may be reproductions of some very expensive ones. But anyways, if you're interested in that, my ginger jars usually don't last long. I have never had one quite like that. Really, really pretty. Okay, next up, just a couple of little dishes. They'll probably just get added into my dish inventory to be used for tiered trays or trinket trays or something. So just a few little dishes. One of my friends actually brought me these last summer. Like I said, it's getting into slim pickings. So I saved some of the things that my friends bring me. Sometimes I save those for, you know, the winter months when I have a harder time finding things, and include them in my hauls. Okay, I really liked this set. This is a set of 4 dessert plates by Rosanna. They come boxed like this, really pretty. I don't think they've ever been used. All of the wrapping and stuff is still in there. Look how pretty they are. You know, vintage women, stamped on the back, Rosanna. I'll show you another one. I think they're so pretty. So there's just 4 of these, and they come boxed. They're in really, really good shape. Look how pretty. So I'm not going to show you all 4. You can tell by the box it's the same, you know, women, you know, just on the plates. So these will go up. I won't use these these sell, I can't remember. The comps were, again, a little bit all over the place. I think I'll probably have them priced around $24, $25. Most of them sold above that, you know, with a lot for shipping. It's pretty heavy. So I think most of the shipping was like $18 or something along those lines. Okay, next up, I thought these were so pretty. I didn't want to pass them up. I know it's not the right time of the year, but I'll put these in my booth in the spring. It's a set of 5 decorative orbs. Really pretty spring colors. They all coordinate nicely. Just great bowl filler. So I'll have this down in my inventory to bring out in the spring. But obviously, if you know someone that likes spring or likes this is their colors or whatever, anything that I say that about, if it's going to go into my inventory and you're interested in purchasing it, let me know. As always, this video will be on both YouTube and Facebook. Speaking of that, please do all the things, sprinkle the love, you know, thumbs up, likes, comments, all of the things. It helps me grow. Thank you to everybody who's following me on Facebook now. I got over 1,000 followers this week, and I'm ecstatic. So all these things kind of work together, you know, between YouTube. I bring YouTube people over to Facebook and Facebook people over to YouTube. So I'm really, really growing, and that helps me bring you more stuff. Plus, I'm shipping. So if it's something that I'm pretty confident I can get wrapped and shipped without it breaking, I will do some shipping. That's going to have to be coordinated. So if you see items and say you're watching this and it's a couple months later, reach out and ask me if it's still available. You can check out my Thursday videos too. You'll see what's going up to my booth in those. Okay, I was so psyched when I forgot about those. Oh, let me do this one little thing. So I'm not going to go too crazy and show you this whole mirror, but it is an old mirror. Oop, that's why I don't want to show you. You can see the frame. It's oval shaped. It's large. It's just going to reflect back, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm definitely going to refinish this. It is that old, you know, it's not wood. It's like a plasticky thing, but we're going to, you know, refinish it. It'll be stunning. And I want to get, I currently have an oval mirror in my booth that's wicker, and I just want to take it out of there for the winter. I'll put it back possibly in the summer. So I wanted to get something else in there. I have a couple other mirrors that I was going to just bring up and put up in there, but I think I can get this refinished, probably not this week, but and in the booth. Okay, back to Rosanna. I got some really pretty milk glass. This is, again, hobnail, square, really pretty. And this is I don't know if it's a set of 2, but I will say that there's, oh yeah, they're exactly the same. So, you know, possibly these were ashtrays, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But this is definitely Fenton. They're both exactly the same size, so they don't fit within each other. Really pretty. I'll have to look up what they were, but I've got a lot of milk glass. When I was organizing yesterday, I have a whole bin now. I've started a milk glass because I really want to get some Mel Glass in my booth once I get my new china cabinet up there, which probably won't happen until after the first of the year. Okay, now the stuff I was excited about. I've already shown you these. I haven't cleaned any of this stuff yet. It all needs to be cleaned, but I've been looking for some colored melt glass. I've just never seen it out in the wild. So I was getting ready to leave the auction on Sunday. I really hadn't gotten much at the auction. I got a couple more pieces. The mirror came from the auction, and a couple other things. And then at the very, very end, I mean, I was ready to leave, which, you know, they do these sheets and then you're stuck there for a while if you buy something when you're ready to leave. And this came up. I didn't even know what it was. I thought maybe these were plastic from afar, but it's pink melt glass. This is by a company called Jeanette, and it's called Baltimore Paar. You can see the pair. Full disclosure, I've seen tons of the set just like this without a lid, but I've also seen them with a lid. So I suspect this had a lid and it's missing. But I think these are so pretty. I'm gonna have a really hard time parting with these. But if you know pink lovers, pink melt glass lovers, whatever, they're otherwise no chips or cracks or anything like that. They're in really pretty nice shape. So I was so psyched to get that. I got a whole lot of nice glass. Okay, so this is also pink melt glass. It is by Napco Ceramics. Oh, so those, based on my research, the cream and sugar were from the late 50s. And based on my research, this is from the 60s. And this is described as a candy dish, a planter, you know, they can all be whatever you want. A vase, whatever you'd like them to be, they can be. So just really pretty. Like I said, I hadn't thought I'd ever seen pink milk glass before, and this is described as pale pink, but even though both companies, they coordinate. Whoever this lot came from had really good taste in glass. This piece is Westmoreland. That I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but if you can, it had a price tag on it at one time. That's the sticker from Westmoreland in the gold, and then the little white sticker says $40. So at one point in time, this was a $40 covered candy dish or compote. It is called, I don't think they call it frosted. I think they call it a satin glass. So nice piece, pretty, definitely needs to be cleaned, but I was psyched to get it. Then again, just ignore all the dirt on these. These are champagne glasses. I wasn't able, there's several companies that make something similar and there's no mark or anything for me to determine, but again, frosted or a satin on the bottom. And very dirty, but no chips or cracks or anything like that. They're heavy, really pretty champagne flutes. So this next one, you guys will know if you've been watching me for a while. You'll be able to identify at this point if you didn't know already. This is a little bud vase. It definitely also needs to be cleaned. But do you remember what it's called with the little blown bubbles? Oh, all of these are hand blown. Those were, based on my research, hand blown. This too. Do you remember what it's called? Bullacante. That's what it's called when they blow bubbles into the vases or pieces while they're making them. So really pretty, and just so you can see the difference in size between the champagne flutes and the little bud vase. So really pretty. I'd say this is about 8 inches. These are 10, 11 inches, probably 10. And last up, I didn't even look this one up, but it's in there. So I'll just show you another little vase. Like I said, this probably all came from the same person who was a art glass collector. And so they had some really nice glass in their collection and got some great pieces. Okay. I'm gonna try to get to these without wiping all my glass out. Okay, So I got 2 of these. Here's my plan. My plan is that I'm going to use them. I paid more than I should have. Here's the thing about auctions. You know, especially once like auctioneers are familiar with you, sometimes they'll encourage you to keep going, you know, when you're bidding back and forth with someone, you know, and so I paid a little bit more than I probably should have. And in my mind, the way that I overcome that is I'm going to use it for storage in my booth. It'll be for sale. It'll have a price tag on it, but at least I'll use it for a little while as storage. But very old, very heavy, very rustic. It's got some topography on it, but not a lot, just a little bit here. I don't know if you can see it. So, you know, if it doesn't sell, you know, maybe I'll do something to it, like throw some sort of, I don't know, probably the only thing I do. I love the way it looks. I love how old and rustic and worn and weathered the wood is. Probably the only thing I would do if I was going to do anything is put some kind of vintagey stencil on it. And then here's the next one. This one's a little bit smaller. This one's got some metal details. That's just the name of the person. These both came from the same person. It's got some nails hanging out of it. So I'll probably nail those in. So metal around the edges. This also has just a little bit of topography, you know, from whatever it was. Can't tell though. Super rustic. So these are both going to go in my booth. I'm going to probably put this one, because it's a little bit smaller, on top of the other one and just kind of use it as some forced shelving, and they'll both be for sale. They're both heavy. They're both very, very old. I know the person that they came from, and she lives on in a 200-year-old farmhouse or something, and has exceptional taste. So she's there. I mean, just great stuff. So great stuff comes from her. So I know it's good stuff. I was going to show you a bonus item, but I don't really want to get out of frame. So I think that's it. I think I'm going to just wrap up. Hopefully the new camera is shooting well. Hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, if you're liking my content, if you're liking my videos, please, please, please do all the things. And let me know. Don't forget to let me know which item is your favorite. Oh, let's get a hello from Ranger. Range? Oh, look, he's totally passed out. Range? Hey, buddy. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to the people? Look up here. Yeah. Come say hi to the people. Here he is. Here's the boy. So he did make a surprise appearance at the very end. So there's your bonus item. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great week. Until next time, see you later.